Jonaya provinces. Rambo mix de Dubai, Montai Bari.
Happy Independence Day, fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians. My name is Eric Tato. I'm an Ambazonian activist recording this video today, the last day of the month of September, on the eve of our Independence Day celebration, 2021. As you're all aware, we are trapped in a senseless war declared upon our people 4 or 5 years ago by the terrible dictatorial blood-sucking regime of Pobia Bimvondo in Cameroon's capital Yaoundé. But let me be clear and specific, and I want the Cameroonian authorities to take these and of course get their pens and papers and take notes. It is very, very significant for Cameroon to know one thing. Ambazonia as a people and as a country will never cede any inch of its territory to Cameroon or La Republic du Cameroon. And as a people, we will not surrender our rights to any foreign regime. Let me be clear. And I have talked extensively on the situation and the choices and options for those of you in the Cameroon military who are watching me at this time. I've said it and I'm still going to repeat it. We do not have time to re-emphasize on these petty things, but because of the importance it has on our struggle and for our brothers and sisters who are still struggling to create an image and hope that someday Cameroon will in one way or the other, by chance or mission, defeat Ambazonia in this war, they should take one lesson home. Ambazonia will never surrender. This war is going to be fought for as long as it's going to be fought because it is the right of the people of Southern Cameroon. Southern Cameroon remains an independent territory, so we will not cede any inch of our land to La Republic du Cameroon. Take it from me. My name is Eric Tato. Strategically, I have started rolling out my takeover plan. At the end of this show, of course, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia, His Excellency Daphne Yerima, will be coming live just immediately after my show. And I urge all of you to stay from start to the end of this show, and later on you transfer to his own show that I will share on my page as well. Without said, ladies and gentlemen, Cameroon knows one thing is for sure. We have defeated her. And as much as they struggle to stretch us to the wall, we have refused to surrender. And this is the reason. I will tell you why we cannot surrender. Number one, because we are the better power economically. Number two, because we are better when it comes to justice. Number three, because our system is more transparent, more efficient than the Republic of Cameroon's. We must all know, our mothers and brothers and sisters, fathers, aunts, and uncles who are watching us on the ground. I want you to understand that strategically, we are amongst the best countries in Africa. And that is why, as an Ambazonian, you must stand firm and defend this flag, only this flag. There's one reason why all of you converge on my show day in and day night, despite small conspiracies and lies from folks who have decided to sell their souls to the devils. This is because you know this is where you get the truth. And let me emphasize that Cameroon is forgotten. We must put our hands on deck to beat the dictator out of our territory. Please, if you are joining this live stream, make sure you share and you tag Happy Independence to Ambazonia. Everybody who is watching, tag Happy Independence to Ambazonia. Everybody, Happy Independence, Ambazonia. Everybody, as many times as you can do that, to remind the regime in Yaoundé that our Independence Day is now. Tomorrow, we will be celebrating despite the conditions and situations, but we are sending this message to Yaoundé to understand that we have defeated its regime. All of you must know. Listen, sometimes when I come and speak, some people say, oh, Eric Tato, they will target your business. They have targeted many businesses before. This is America, a free land where they have all inculcated the habits and, of course, the doctrine of Martin Luther King Jr. Everybody understands that in America, you fight when you are right and you surrender when you are wrong. We, the people of Ambazonia, we have been right from day one. And that is why we keep fighting. That is why, despite all the plans and all the propaganda from La République du Cameroon to cause the international community to call us terrorists, it has never happened. Let me be clear, and I want to be sincere with you. For those who didn't hear Eric Tato speak on social media for 6 months, and they say, oh, maybe he has surrendered. This is me, the man they call the smoke, the Spartan. I never surrender. I retreat, I reload, and I fire back and fire down. All of us, as Ambazonians, must listen. This is the time. This war was not declared by us on us. It was declared by La République du Cameroon on innocent 8 million plus people. Therefore, we are not going to cede our land to La République du Cameroon. While they hold our leaders in jail, they continuously hold them in jails across their territory. We have said we'll keep fighting. And we'll fight till the last man standing. And that is how it's going to be. Whether or not Cameroon likes it. Please, as you join, type Happy Independence Day 1,000,000 times. That is what I want you to type today. Happy Independence Day. Happy Independence Day. Because Ambazonia is an independent country. Before I continue to discuss issues related to our independence, let me take time for a few minutes to talk to those of you in the armed forces of La République du Cameroon. Especially those of you who are our brothers from Ambazonia, from the northern and southern zone. This is the time for you to surrender. We will make a self-entry for you into Dubai or the UAE, Greece, Morocco, Kenya, Nigeria, Ghana. There are many places you can go to. Let me tell you something. Paul Biya, if not because he kept his age, Paul Biya is at least 90 years plus. At least 90 years. Paul Biya is at least 90 years plus. I can show you for sure proofs that most of the ministers from Port Tasso, Victor Mengot, the senators like Kabetando, and the rest of them, they don't have their children in the northwest and southwest or in southern Cameroon. Paul Biya does not have any of his child fighting anywhere in Amazonia. They all have their children in the best universities abroad. Brenda Biya is between California, France. He's between everywhere in the world enjoying her life. You cannot kill yourself for a man who does not respect the Constitution. I urge you to surrender right now and move out of Amazonia. It is important. Because I might not, as a spokesman of the Amazonian people in the diaspora, I might not come on anytime soon again to warn you. Let this be clear. Southern Cameroon is an independent country. And nobody is going to take that right away from us. And I want to urge those of you who call yourselves Amazonians, who live by sabotage by the day, to think that you can paint every tattoo black and make me get tired or weaken my spirit. It's never going to happen. If at all Amazonia is going to surrender, I will never surrender. Never be part of the Republic du Cameroon. And this is as a matter of fact. Let me be clear with all of you. Cameroon is defeated. This is our flag. Nobody will take this away from us. We fight it. We keep fighting despite the conspiracy theories from some of our brothers. We remain strong, powerful, dedicated. And that is why I want to talk to you, our brothers who are still thinking that you can be part of the Cameroon military. This is the time for you to go to Nigeria, go to Gabon, go somewhere very far away with your family or families and go seek political asylum. Stay there in peace and God will love and take care and prosper you. Paul Biya is 90 years plus. Nyadi Fanjit is worst. Atanganji Paul, they have their children out of Cameroon and most of them in safe areas in Yaoundé. Mengot Victor does not stay in Mbinjo. He comes there as a visitor. Kabetando does not stay in Bachwantai. So you cannot go and be killing fellow human beings because they real animals, criminals, terrorists are in Yaoundé. And those are the people you should be taking out. Let me tell you something. And I'll still say it. You must have seen Cameroon will never defeat Amazonia. Please, once you join, you share extensively. Let's get everybody on deck. Let's get everybody on board. I want to thank you guys for always patronizing this page. If you have not followed this page, it's a new page we just created. If you're watching and you've not followed, we're over 2.2K watching live. More than the 2,000 or something. So if you're not following, make sure you go click on follow and like the page. Follow it, like it. And I'll explain why you have to do that. Because most of my shows will be here. And the reason is simple. Our people need sensitization. I want to tell you something. Look for how many years Paul Biya has been in power. Look for how many years French Cameroon is trying to communicate dominions on us. To dominate us. For how many years? Look at it. No roads in Mundemba. In the whole of India, no roads. But that is where we have the highest mineral oil coming from and going to Cameroon. Look at Limbe. For how many years they've been talking about the Limbe Deep Sea Project. But they went and started and getting done with that in Kribi. We are segregated. And that is why it is clear that there is Very sorry about that little break. Sorry about that. Let me be clear. The takeover project is simple. There's going to be no argument. We have taken over. We are in charge. That is why last 2 nights I have been in top meetings with generals in Fako to reorganize Fako. And there is a steady order in Fako that all those who have embezzled should be kept in one corner for now. I will make a final decision on how they will be handled. But I want you to know one thing. From today going forward, Boya, Limbe, Mutengene, Moyoka, and other parts of Fako, right down to Meme, listen very attentively. When you hear the announcement of ghost towns on Monday, Limbe especially, take note. When you hear ghost towns on Monday, Limbe must understand that that must be respected 1,000,000,000%. Fako, because the new strategy in the takeover has allocated enough resources for a specific and definite definition of shutdowns within Fako. We have seen that Fako, like some of the people who have been in Fako, as a matter of fact, you know, they have been accusing themselves. Their dirty politics in the back. How they took money from Musenge and the rest. We are not interested in those things. We have heard from Reverend Asu and other activists within camps that the whole control of Fako, when we left it to them, has been epileptic, disastrous. It's been a mafia. And that is why real liberators must step in. And listen attentively. I have restructured Fako. And from today, tomorrow, you start understanding and seeing actions in Fako. This is because if anybody in this revolution claims to be in charge, it is not Bamenda that you shut down. You know why they shut down Bamenda? Because with due respect, our Bamenda brothers, most of them are meek. They are just always panicking. They're just cautious is the right word to use. They are cautious. They're just careful. They just want to be safe. They're not willing to take risk. And so when you say shut down in Bamenda, everybody in Bamenda, most of them are afraid. They don't know what's going to be next. Any true leader in this revolution who wants to make noise or back will start in Fako. You cannot come from Fako and you are claiming that you are in charge of a revolution. When the Fako itself, Boya, Limbe, Tiko, they don't respect anything you say. But watch from today. Ghost Town must be respected 100%. If Limbe ever disrespects Ghost Town, Limbe, write it down on the line. If Limbe disrespects Ghost Town, I will shut down Limbe for 1 full week or 10 days. Write that down. And hashtag happy independence. I've said it. If you're in Limbe, if they say Monday goes down, starting this Monday, and you don't respect it, and Limbe does not respect it, I will start weighing the capacity. 20% disrespect, 50% disrespect, then I will shut Limbe down for 10 days. Everybody write it down because Limbe is proven to be like Yaoundé. And you will be shut down. If you want to stay on, respect only Monday and do the rest of your things the rest of the days. If you disrespect Monday in Limbe, Boya, Tico, and the rest, I will shut you down for 10 days. And listen, it is not some chicken on Facebook, those people who do propaganda, speaking here. No, it's Eric Tato. Underline the name, Eric Tato, aka Smooth. The original Garri Master #1. If you do not respect ghost towns in Limbe, Boya, Tiko, Mutengene, and any other area that is related to Fako, I will authorize the shutting down of Limbe and entire Fako for 1 week. Nobody will move, nobody will come out, nobody will go, nothing will be happening. American. And this is going to happen if you don't respect lockdown. If you don't respect Monday goes down. Only Monday goes down. That is what we used to communicate to the Republic of Cameroon, that our people are listening. I know Limbe has a lot of francophones whose only ideas are to destroy the revolution and make sure that the international community sees it differently. But we will not accept. So if you live in Fako, know there is a new organizational structure in Fako. When you start seeing things happen in Fako, they will run and claim credit. I will not come and talk about it on social media. You will not hear it. We have the capacity to shut Limbe down for as long as I command. So to be on the safe side, listen. Listen very, very attentively. Do not worry about anybody who claims, oh, I'm from Fako, I'm this, I'm that. And they are activists on Facebook. And Fako has been the worst when it comes to revealing the genuinity of Ambazonians in this revolution. Fako has been the last. Therefore, we must put our hands on deck to change the game in Fako. That is why it is strategic at this point for me to step in. Give me 1 minute, please. Hey, ma'am, let me call you in 5 minutes. I'll call you in 5 minutes. So it's important for you all to know. I'm sorry about that. Our team in Fako is willing and capable going forward to shut down Fako for 1 full week or 10 days. Write it down and send this to the people of Boya, Limbe and the rest. I love you guys. I want everybody to be happy. But in war, you must expect to respect the minimum that the rebels are asking. I have said that people must be respected. Their rights. I've asked that you can bury your loved ones without anybody charging you a fee. You can sell whatever product you want to sell to survive at this time. Our brothers who are teachers have the right to teach our children. Our children have the right to go to school. Our parents should go to church. Priests and the rest should go to church. Drivers should move freely from Monday to Sunday. From Tuesday to Sunday. On Mondays, please write that down. It is, listen, how do I put it? It is law. It is the one major law that we have upheld in this war of independence. And you cannot afford to disrespect that. It means you are greedy. And you know what happens to a greedy person? You know what happens to a greedy person? That they say that those people follow, they fly to somewhere. You know what I'm talking about. Be careful. So Fako is okay now. Going forward, you see the actions in Fako. We have reorganized it and it's moving in the direction of independence. And so we cannot afford at any time to give it back to people who have turned Fako into their political fields. Now, for those of you on ground 1 and even those still on ground 0, let me tell you why we have to keep fighting. Any true Ambazonian and anybody at the level of the international community, please make sure you press on share, love, like, and hashtag happy independence. I want to see the first person to write happy independence 100 times before the end of this show. Happy independence 100 times. Now, as I was saying, anybody who is critical in analyzing the future of any country and the economic power and prowess of a country will tell you that Ambazonia will be the richest African country as soon as we gain independence. And let me explain why. Look at America. We are going to implement that system in Ambazonia because we have the means and we have the manpower, our intellect, very high. Mommy and Papa, you deserve free hospital for certain time. You need to pay insurance for 15 amber franc, 15 whatever. If I want to convert that with a very safe one, I talk about 15,000. You need to pay insurance for 2,000. The whole year you be covered. You go hospital, doctor treat you free. When they put you hot, when you not go hospital, they send ambulance, can't take you for house. When you want bomb, we send ambulance, can't take you. When the emergency they will fire the burn your house, how you burn for Main Street and other places, we send firefighter for come offer. Now Ambazonia that won't be now. Now be the thing come. Who they never see firefighter come for Cameroon can off fire. Then they come now 5 hours after fire, they don't burn the whole place. Then they can't see the drop constant. We will make Ambazonia where you will fit challenge policeman where you know you're right. When policeman say show your ID, say show your ID. What's your badge number? That's what America here. No man they call you talk say policeman where you know ask your badge number, where you know tell your badge number. That's what we do. Why if are they free for the country? Because the country get lost. So long as you don't do nothing way affect government, no money will come find you. Every they can't find you, they set you, they can't find you. God get the way will take you out, and government get the way will look everything. For America here, now so we transfer the thing we don't learn here, put them from Amazonia. First man go happy Independence Day 100 times. So all we must look and say, how one bill Amazonia, political analysts, economists, they don't analyze them. So it will be the best country for the world. Now why that way Cameroon fight more around with them? But we also not fit. I don't talk so waiting, we not fit. The right happy independence. We must, as a matter of fact, we don't already divorce Cameroon. It's a divorce and it's permanent. Nobody can change it. So we remain on the point. And I want them to know. I need to talk plenty. Now me every time I talk. Whether Cameroon go up, come down. They don't send fellow ambassadors for social media. Me they attack every time to all way me give up the fight. But I talk so waiting no. I don't look them so. I look them so. So we must all understand the strategy where Cameroon use them. They read Patriot. After this live show, all man will watch here transfer over SCBC. What president for jail, His Excellency Dr. Bejilo, he talk. Through his vice president, His Excellency Daphne Yerima. Me after this, I go take my popcorn for watch that speech because after we can analyze that speech. No one listen very attentively. No man not from Amazonia after independence. We not get timetable. I not be tell for independence this day. I don't ever tell that before. Say timetable not there for war. But once you are not for the war, I say, as Cameroon feel say get power for cancer and Amazonia, we too know how to go inside Cameroon. In fact, we don't already go there. So all man must look at the way they look at our economic power. The kind way we get look and go for any part of Amazonia. See whether if you like chop. Cameroon come, they can carry timber, carry even corn, even fufu, even canet palm, canet kuchabanga. They carry even cocoa biako, where you can say bog. They carry monkey collar, cashew, anything watermelon. Now for Amazonia, when they take and go down for Yaoundé, they go feed themselves. They don't get nothing. They don't get even kuchabanga. They can't get a week, go make money. Kuchabanga. So why would I say that people now? That they use our money go buy guns and can't kill you. We must all remain, put our hands on them. Now I want to talk, say, me, Eric Tato. Another time, for come on social media. What you are going to do for destroy the people that will thief money for the revolution. I don't really do it. My last 2 shows, I talk, say, any man will ever get it at $1. Make it bring even 1 receipt, I'll give $10,000. Till today, no man will come. But they don't like when you talk for the project, they take money. So, that time don't pass. Now, for focus on making sure say the Republic understands say one man there now the authentic spokesman for diaspora when Eric Tato. That one be clear. Whether they go up, come down, no matter what they Cameroon do, Ambazonians will not be educated on this flag where they fight. Look at those be peaceful people. Now in this so. While land, now from different kind of land, natural resources. We get oil, bauxite, gold. All kinds of minerals in David. Look for the whole Cameroon. Ask yourself why they only come from Amazonia. Ask yourself that question. Then you will understand the authentic reason for the war where Cameroon fight against we. The reason is because Cameroon won't kill all we take our land. That's what Cameroon need. Cameroon effort. Now for why all men in Amazonia gain our land, but don't deny. And they do it with the complicity. Mommy, listen. Now, why that way, you not see me. I take soldier a video, I share it. I'll talk for that for different day. I want to talk, say, now the reason that way, we not meet them. We not get to protect all our generals on the ground. When military, to say, you don't see them, and to say, I don't know me. Not evergreen. Every day do waiting for you. If they overwhelm you, show them wrong place. Then call the boys and tell them, say, the another boys in the town sees that they come. We must remain strategic. Now, what is? I don't tell you. We are picking every type of the year. So long as a day, we are going to sleep the glad. We must win this war. Not be joke. And no man not there will take that freedom from we. Cameroon don't fit. They don't try all kinds where they don't succeed. So we must remain very poised on the ball. When you fall 6 or bam, you call that time will be ambassador and will show you at 767. As America get 911. You join us up bam. We need to ask your location. We come for they can assist you. Try not be born the whole place. Everywhere burn your house, insurance go pay. And so we organize our country. We organize our country where whether man and minister, you there for line you won't buy for pop. You can't stand for line, you know can't open your eye. That's what we got to change our country. Because we get those ethics in us. Now Cameroon don't know what they do. Cameroon na open eye. Now gone. But don't say they bring gun. Gun don't pass gun. And now end this show for talk about the new military tankers the way they enter for instance Amazonia. Now when I don't talk say all man when they fight for Cameroon military therefore resign, run, and now explain why they for run. Since when I declare the war, every day when I bring new military equipment, when I bring new one can display them, no pitch the only burn them. They burn them for this side. It's a shame to the Cameroon military. So that one always show me say, Ambassador don't defeat Cameroon. I say Cameroon as a war and a country, they is shame for surrender. And the only way where they will surrender, where they will come to the table, now ATM across the Congo. When they move to that tankers, they enter, they will fighters, they will dare that side too. When they burn one village, will burn 10 for that side. Then that time, now me I talk right or down. Me any international community can talk say, every time of the talk say, me they burn 10 villages. I will ask them, say, that way Cameroon be the burn one village from Dop side, or from Manu, or from Limbe. Why you not be talk? Now you don't see they don't do coup d'etat for Guinea. All they don't call it, they write big grammar, long grammar. We are monitoring the situation. We are monitoring this. They didn't see how that man will do back for them. Paul behind them are the key people up and down. ECOWAS, whether in CIMAC or whatever area, UN, they need to get quiet. We are following the situation. But when we will do our own, that time they will know. They will follow the situation as well. So I tell you, for war, no fear. For war, no fear. Some point they say, oh, they'll take go ISIS, they'll take go, and so what? Who cares about that? So you be fear to go ISIS. Now I see some point for America here where they talk say they talk about manga in that case. They don't even go for tea because no, they don't even know they had they buy gun. Me, I know how they buy gun. Quote me anywhere. I know. And there is nothing anybody can do. If you don't know how they buy gun, you don't be rebel. I'm a rebel. Don't watch the attack police. Say, me, I'm a rebel. Who is a rebel? Go and read it up. So there is nothing we are afraid of. Because the life they don't kill them. It passes it in the world at the top for here. Now this flag so. My turn on one thing. Now they take what they repeat tell you about our leaders for jail. Now the highest point that all sacrifice of this fight. Sisiko Ayoktabe and the rest. Now why are we at the end this show small time is exactly maybe 10 minutes from now end the show because Vice President Daphne is in the camp and me all man go for SCBC go watch that show. Listen to it way it come up from our leaders from jail. When I talk say no man of it fight legitimacy, some point if the joke. Time where Cameroon government be come out, go spend millions on Nigeria for cash money for Nigeria. Why they cash them? Because he identifies the leaders in this. Anybody claim say that for the for jail not be leader, please go for jail, go exchange yourself. When you enter there, I will start support you because I need play or go prison for some cause. So no matter what you do, Cameroon they make noise. They go dialogue with Ayoktabe and Co. Manchu BBC. Meanwhile they talk so I don't want them for dialogue. Any as spokesman. I will put the highest resources on this fight, but I know go dialogue. Dialogue, they for jail. Me they talk for that, put it for jail. When they catch you now, they want to talk, say, we don't know who to talk with. Okay, you don't know who to talk with, but you know who to arrest. Now, why that way international community never ever depart from calling Ayok Tabe and Co. the leaders of the Ambazonian Revolution? From World Bank, go into a World Bank right now. Go into a State Department right now. And so on and so forth. Al Jazeera, they refer to only one person. So we must all put our hands on deck. Whether you hate some person because they don't pollute social media, we must know see we get to stand for which way we get to liberate Amazonia. So my me and Papa them will not worry. Now me I tell you now. Now me not picking. You see Cameroon military, man make me all they know. All their salary we probably have to pay them for the group they go for Amber, where they give them all their salary. Even plus why their general the tipper. You know which way to some of who the work in. And some of them say, time will really come when they will feel the exact impact for that nonsense they do for Amazonia. You will enter, if not be seen a disgrace. So small people when they 20-something years, they go burn 2 armor car. When I go bring new one car, they parade them. When I fly for helicopter. Why not go fly for helicopter against American military? When I play football against American. But when we fly helicopter against American military, now one can fly against Peking way, he work out 2 eye boys, now they find the whole place. Cameroon, pack your bags and go. The disgrace is too much for you. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Ambazonians, keep typing hashtag happy independence. So long as I remain Eric Tato. Cameroon government go up, come down. Censor get they can't do conspiracy about Eric Tato. I remain the only activist we no will ever shake. No matter what. All man, as you finish this show, now they on over 3,000 people live. The highest view for any Ambazonian at any particular time. From here on the transfer go for SCBC, go watch Vice President. I need to be clear. Cameroon will ever and ever listen, write it down. Why is that? All man type happy independence. Everybody, happy independence. All man, that's what I want you to type. Happy independence. Cameroon must know. Say the world don't change level. Cameroon must know that. So all we now, at the end of the show now, you know how I will end the show now, this is watch a lot of now. But in exactly 3 minutes, I will end the show. And I will ask all man to transfer for go for SCBC. As soon as you can leave me. Anybody join the hashtag happy independence. Happy independence. Vice President Daphne Yerima, it will start very soon in the next 5 minutes or 8 minutes. So I'm not going to take this show because I got respect for hierarchy. Even as spokesman for diaspora. So all my watch me, you have to transfer go for SCBC. Because some people they always feel say when they do all that small conspiracy, they go screenshot the vice president show, bring out their own, they can't make noise. But not ever screenshot my own. So that's why all will be proactive or support the true leadership. 4 years, 5 years of the revolution, I never change my stance. I support one interim government. Everybody knows that. So no matter who you put out there as the interim government, so long as Eric Tato not endorses, it's a waste of time. That's why they have sold the great conspiracy against Eric Tato. I will fight and die for Amazonia. This is it. Because every man will say, family man, you must get country, land will come out. I'm a beast for Amazonia, not a beast of non-nation. So all man must remain very, very steady and cautious. Our revolution don't already be on track. And that is why, as Eric Tato, I don't repeatedly tell you, say, I need to talk plenty at the act. Thank you so much. Me, all we now will transfer go for SCBC. I will also share Vice President's speech from my page, for the Eric Tato page. And then if you not follow this page, this National Telegram, go click on follow. My next show will be for Dimples. Now the new page that I use them now. What I will start using from next week. So if you go find Dimples, where getting logo, you just follow her. I will do my next show for them. So thank you so much. And also no one go. Any man where you watch this show, please. The transfer now. When I go, more rest more. The transfer immediately. I take my brother I call Mark Barata. I want to congratulate you for Mark Barata. I don't want you
opportunity for which Eric Tato, to which Southern Cameroonians for everyone in the world, happy Independence Day. And thank you very much for coming at this hour, the day before our independence of 1st October, to bring back the spirit, the Amazonian spirit, and thank you for redirecting all our people to watch the speech of Damni that is coming. So Amazonian people, happy Independence Day, and may God bless you now. Tomorrow is our big day. May any man, wherever you are, whether you're there for ground 1, ground 0, for diaspora, go out, have some fun, put your amber flag, sing your national anthem, reclaim your identity. Be proud of your identity, because not only we as Amazonians, we can showcase our identity. Tomorrow is our day. Our tell the way say we be different in everything. We are not part of the Republic du Cameroon. We have never been one. So I just think I just disturb this every time a short live show.
Mark.
And more than 3,000 people who are currently watching. The spokesman, the spokesman of by the way, congratulations for being the spokesman of the Amazonian diaspora. Indeed. You deserve that. You deserve that accolade. So Amazonians,
also seize the opportunity to congratulate you, my brother Mark Barata, for your newborn baby.
Yes.
As spokesman, I will react accordingly. Thank you so much, man. God bless you. I'll be so grateful. Mark Barata gives us hope. Even though they don't take it out on social media, you see they powerfully on Twitter. They fight for we. So right now, I will go for watch the president's speech, where of course it will be delivered by the Vice President, His Excellency Daphne Yerema. Me, all we will come up for here will immediately go for SCBC right now. Thank you so much. Happy Independence Day. If you know how to share this show, go come back and share them. If you know how to comment the Happy Independence Day, make sure you right click, you comment Happy Independence Day, and you like and love the show. Plenty people that used to watch, they didn't know say they feel like, they feel love. So have a nice day. Thank you so much, Southern Cameroon. The love is too much, and of course the inspiration remains constant. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Go to SCBC right now. SCBC. The Vice President is going to be speaking in a short while. Right now, please.